Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hello and welcome to this video. Today we are going to be talking about hemp-based alternatives to smokeless tobacco. There are many varieties, many different brands. The brand that I chose was the one I got the best bang for my buck. It was actually recommended to me by a healthcare provider simply because the CBD properties in it and mounts are good for arthritis, stress, anxiety, you know the list. The amount of THC that's in it is low. It's extremely low. Somebody who has a track record with THC, it's not enough to get you high. Or better off, I should say, it's not enough to get me high. The product that I chose, and I'll try to put a link for them in the bottom in the description, is these guys right here. This is for 5 cans with tax, shipping, handling, out the door is $23. They have the basically the same as buying a can at, say, a store, convenience store, what have you. The biggest difference is in the area where I live. Let me emphasize that. In the area that I live. Grizzly tobacco products, Grizzly tobacco nicotine-based dip runs $8.90 something a can after taxes. When you break the $23 divided out by 5, you're in the neighborhood of about $4.60 a can. You know, it's pretty good. Financial, as far as the money goes. Paying roughly half for a non-nicotine product versus its nicotine counterpart. Like I said, it's got less than 0.3% THC in it. It is a product that can only be sold to people that are 21 years of age or older in the United States, or at least in the state of Texas. Let me clarify it. In the state of Texas. I don't know about other states. Can't speak for them. It's all, let me switch from my seeing glasses to my reading glasses, and I will read you the ingredients off the label. And here we go. Ingredients: hemp, natural and artificial flavors, organic coconut, MCT oil, I had to look up what MCT is. We'll loop back around to that in a sec. Stevia, salt, and water. Organic coconut MCT oil is simply extremely concentrated coconut oil. That's all it is. I imagine the artificial flavors is where we get the espresso. Put this back up again in case the espresso flavor. I like coffee. That's why I chose it. They also have one that's a chocolate, which I may try next time I order. Okay. Disclaimer. What I am getting ready to describe is how this product affects me. Okay. Mileage is going to vary. Let me put my seeing glasses back on because right now I look like a giant fuzzy blur thing on the computer screen. There we go. Much better. It's how they affect me. Mileage will vary. I said that before. So, the amount of THC that's in it has no effect on me. I do have a track record with THC, both Delta 8, which is currently legal in Texas, Delta 9, which not so much as far as legality goes, but I was in high school, so I was in high school in a military town, so it is what it is. So the THC that's in it, it's not enough to affect me. Somebody who has not exposed themselves to THC, somebody who has an extremely low tolerance, you may feel something. And theoretically, you may get stoned. I can see it happening because human bodies are human bodies, and that great big science chemistry experiment that resides between our ears, there's no telling. I would recommend, if you have never put THC into your body, that the first time you try something like this, whatever brand, you don't have to use this brand, just whatever you want, have somebody with you who is sober and has experience with THC, and make sure for about 8 to 10 hours, just safety buffer, safety margin, make sure you don't have to operate anything that has more moving parts than a pillow. With that being said, laying down somewhere, even though this has minuscule amounts of THC, you do not know how you're going to react to it. You do not know how your mind's going to react to it. Don't take any stupid chances. Don't put yourself in harm's way. So the reason why you want somebody who has experience with THC, who's sober, is if your sensitivity to it does get you high or get you stoned, and you're like, dude, I have no idea what's going on, I feel funny, they can talk you through it. And the most important thing is, if at any point you feel extremely uncomfortable, take it out of your mouth, throw it in the garbage. At that point, it is not worth it. Now, with all that being said, people out there that have experience with THC, this is This is just, this is compared to some of the stuff that you can buy at a dispensary. Doesn't matter if it's 8 or 9, just whatever's legal. You've got some stuff out there that ain't your hippie mama's THC. There's some stuff out there that'll knock your socks off. This isn't it. People with experience with THC, people that have the slightest tolerance to it, will probably feel nothing. I have had over-the-counter sleep aids hit me harder than this, okay? And yes, you can go to YouTube and Google videos. And you got some stupid people out there. And I use the term people loosely, very loosely, that have these videos where they're getting all, they're getting all Shaggy and Scooby on us. And no. They're screwing with you. They're trying to scare you. They're trying, they're just idiots. It's not going to do that to you. Another thing is people that have experience or people that enjoy the experience. This is like I said, I have had over-the-counter sleep aids bought from Walgreens or Rite Aid or CVS Pharmacy that hit harder than this. So it's not all that. Now what it does do is 25 years as a correctional officer tore my joints to hell and back. The CBD that's in it cranks that pain level from 10 down to about 5, 4, depending on the weather, if it's hot outside, cold outside, what have you. About a 5 or 4 or 5 right in there, which is enough of the alleviation of the pain that I can get up in the morning, stretch, do exercises, stretch my muscles out, stretch my joints out, and I'm good the rest of the day. I am good. It takes about 15 minutes for onset. I'm good. I can get up, stumble to the kitchen, start some coffee, get up, put a pouch in my mouth, and I'll show you the pouches here in a little bit. Put a pouch in my mouth, stumble out, make a cup of coffee, put some milk in my coffee, start drinking my coffee, and by about the time I get about halfway through my coffee, we're good. We can stretch, get limber, not high, don't feel any foggy in the brain. I normally don't have anxiety or stress issues, so I can't speak on those. Like I said, I can't speak on them. I have no idea because I generally don't have those kinds of issues above what is normal. Probably a little bit subnormal. I think my stress and my anxiety may be dangerously low sometimes. But and another it by turns that down. How long does it last? For me, about 8 hours, 8.5 hours. Then when I feel that pain just start to creep back up, I drop another pouch in my mouth. About 2 a day. and I'm good. There's 15 count and a 15 count one of these. I have two of them. The one I've been showing you, this one on screen, this is an unopened can. So, woo! But this is what the pouch looks like. And let me revert back to my reading glasses. I really ought to get bifocals, but that just scares the crap out of me. Each pouch is 0.26 ounces. So, yeah, it smells like coffee. Well, it's espresso flavor, so it should smell like coffee. There's no weed smell to it. As far as I know, and I could be wrong, and if you know something I don't, leave it in the comments. That the only state in the United States that this can't be sold in is Idaho. And the name of the state tells you all you need to know. So yeah, and theoretically, I could shove enough of those pouches into my mouth to get high. But I don't think my mouth is that damn big. I really don't. So, as I said earlier, this is my take on it. If you're interested in it, check out, do a Google search for hemp alternatives to smokeless tobacco. Go for it. Like I said, I picked this brand because $4.60 a can versus we'll call it $9 a can. The price point's just, where I want it. So, until I do my next video, take care. Be a good human. Be good to other humans. Peace.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?